Alright guys, thank you for checking in Stormtopia.com and the Stormtopia.com Facebook page. We're going to have our daily weather update right now. Of course, looking at a major but short duration nor'easter here for portions of the northeast. Here you see the current water vapor satellite imagery, a little bit of blue off the coast of New England right now. What's that? That's the snow that made its way through on here this morning. Now it's heading offshore, widespread 1 to 3 inches for portions of far southern New England. But here's the big daddy here forming across the southern United States. Low pressure center right now over Arkansas with rain from northeast Arkansas into the Memphis metro region, exiting northern Mississippi. But here's the important thing: you're tapping the Gulf of Mexico, so your low pressure center will be strengthening as you get these thunderstorms making their way out of the Gulf of Mexico, Florida, Georgia, Alabama, into South Carolina. It's going to be going all the way up the East Coast from the Gulf, from the Atlantic. That's going to be feeding heavy bands of snow over a short period of time. Here you can see some of these storms are really nasty, and that has prompted a slight risk for portions of Florida with 30% wind risk and no hail risk because of the fact that this is a winter setup, and a tornado risk of 5%. Now we make our way out through time here. What's going to happen? I will refer to the Euro because I think the Euro's been doing a good job with the storm. Basically had it pretty close to getting nailed from the beginning here. I'll show you. Here we go. And by the evening hours, still dry across most of the northeast. You go into early tomorrow morning, pre-dawn hours, you're getting light rain here spreading through southern and central Virginia. You're getting sleet falling in West Virginia as you make your way out through time. By later to mid-morning, you see this is 8 a.m. You're getting rains, heavy at times, spreading through the southern mid-Atlantic, but at the same time you're getting the low pressure center here moving off southwest North Carolina, progressing to the northeast, and as it progresses off to the northeast, more cold air is going to be drawn out of the northwest, so you're going to get heavy snow at this point falling. By later tomorrow afternoon, 18Z Wednesday, you're getting decent snow falling here from the southern Appalachians, eastern Kentucky, West Virginia, portions of western Virginia. We're talking places like Lynchburg and Roanoke beginning to change over. And then when you make your way out into the evening hours, it's a widespread area of snow. Let's just do an analysis here. Here's a low pressure center east of Delmarva. Here's a precipitation field, very large because the storm has been tapping the Gulf and the Atlantic. And the rain-snow line at this point, you've got precipitation spreading back up into southern New England. Your rain-snow line is positioned something like this. So here by tomorrow evening, you're snowing across a lot of the northeast, excluding coastal areas. You're snowing in Boston, Hartford, Providence, New York City, Philly, all the way back into D.C. And your heavy snow is positioned here in these areas. Now that band of heavy snow shifts east as you go through the evening hours into the pre-dawn hours. You begin to snow heavily by early Thursday morning for Boston. That's when the heaviest snow moves in by around 6 or 7 in the evening, and then that just you're accumulating at times 1 to 2 inches per hour. And here's a low pressure center right south of Long Island by 6Z, and then by 8 in the morning your heavy snow's done for the mid-Atlantic. That's moved on to southern New England. You see eastern Massachusetts is getting slammed by early tomorrow morning. That begins to clear out by mid-morning, and here by afternoon still a couple snow showers hanging around, perhaps clearing by the evening with the possibility of a nice sunset, especially in western areas in Connecticut. And also, finally, how much snow is expected here. It took me a while to get enough data in for a snowfall accumulation map, but this is what I'm thinking right now. Originally, it was looking like your storm here for the northern and central Appalachians. No longer looking like that, looking at 1 to 3 inches. A couple spots get 4 or 5 inches. We're going to be able to pinpoint these amounts over the next 24 hours as the storm makes its way on and through here. 3 to 7 inches here from West Virginia into Roanoke, Lynchburg, including the city of Richmond, unfortunately likely getting on the lower end of that 3 to 7 inch forecast, back into the mid-Atlantic, southern New England, southeast New Hampshire, and Maine. Also, your heaviest snow falls here from Bergen County in New Jersey, back up in through interior Connecticut, excluding the shoreline, excluding Litchfield, northern and central Rhode Island, parts of interior southeast Massachusetts, Essex County, southeast New Hampshire. 7 to 11 inches of snowfall. Couple spots could get up to a foot and even a bit more than that. So certainly a major short duration nor'easter. We're going to have details on this as we go through time, so stay tuned to Stormtopia.com and the Stormtopia.com Facebook page. Have a great day.